So today we're going to talk about how to hit a branding bullseye. To understand how to hit a branding bullseye, first we have to look at what branding is. Branding is a marketing technique in which a company shows its values, morals, and what they want consumers to take home after they leave their store. It is very important to determine who your audience is and make sure that whatever your brand is or whatever design you choose completely encompasses what your company believes in. So why is branding important? Branding is important because it sets the tone of a company and even sets the tone for a person. And this can be applied and used in professional settings, in an interview setting, or even just in a store setting. But branding portrays a company's morals and allows its audience to easily see what they believe in and what they want out of their consumers and how they want their consumers to feel showing their brand or even showing their business. The next step in branding is choosing a logo. Choosing a logo is one of the important steps in branding because your logo is what your customers or your audience is going to remember the most. You want to make sure that your logo is memorable, it implies the values that your company believes in, and also you want to make it a simple design because if your design becomes too complicated, then it is going to be hard for the consumer or an audience to completely understand what you're trying to portray. After you've decided what your logo is, you then have to decide how you want to represent your brand. The first step in doing this is you have to choose your audience. Choosing your audience allows you to narrow down how you want to set your brand, or even if you want to tweak your logo to specifically target, let's say you want to target an older age group, then you'd do something that would hone in and grab their focus. For example, Target is grabbing the attention from the LGBTQ plus community in this brand shown to the left. And here you can see how they've honed in and decided to completely focus just on this one type of platform in order to get their business and show that they support them. On this slide, I've decided to hone in and show how Target has focused on different groups of people throughout the years. Starting with the woman on the left, you can see that in this picture, Target is specifically targeting older women or women in their middle ages, trying to grab their attention and show how they might have certain jewelry that they like or how they're upholding a certain standard for women. And then moving on to the next picture, this one is more simplistic and just shows that Target is always going to hit the spot and hit the dead center in the bullseye when going for what their consumers want and how they are going to be portrayed. And then in the next picture, this one seems more based towards college students or maybe even high school students, and that can just be seen in the font and even in the picture shown in the background of the logo. And then lastly on this slide is the bullseye with Target's worldly known dog. And this one more so grabs the attention of the younger age group, and that can be seen in the cartoonish style which is taken within this specific branding style. So lastly, we're going to talk about how to incorporate branding into your own life. So when incorporating branding into your own life, you want to make sure that you're taking into account first impressions and how people are going to remember you as a person. Now, branding can be taken into your personal life with friends or coworkers, or even into a higher professional standing with a boss or a professor. But either way, you're going to want to make sure that you are highlighting the characteristics that are going to best show who you are as a person. Now, you can also take branding into emails, memos, or even just in your day-to-day life. And you always want to make sure that you're remembering to display who you are and how you want people to remember you.